Most of us don't think about symbols and myths very often, many not at all. That has absolutely no impact on the powerful role they have in our lives. In fact, if it were possible to clean your mind of all symbols and myths, you in effect would cease to exist. Or put another way, be no different than the millions of other species who have no awareness of symbols or myths. They simply live day to day, performing the tasks they must to stay alive. It is beyond dispute that we became human and formed societies, and beginning many thousands of years ago, separating ourselves from what other species can accomplish. When our species developed an awareness of myths and symbols and our ability to create and utilize them. The result over thousands of generations have not been all good, but they are necessary, and all the good that has taken place over thousands of years would not have in the absence of symbols and myths. All of us know symbols and myths when we see them, even if we do not study or think about them. The most obvious are beyond dispute: national flags, monuments, origin stories. In religion, the cross, the Star of David, the crescent, and so many others. Which brings me to my subject, both as symbol and myth, and its potential to become even more powerful, meaningful version of both. The SS United States, the greatest ship ever built. When I simply say greatest ship ever built, I am subscribing to a myth, a real myth based on the ship's factual history. Looking at SS United States or images of her absolutely reflect real symbolism, American symbolism. Both the myth and the symbolism from her past, specifically beginning in 1952 and even earlier during design and construction, and extending to 1989, her last formal voyage. That myth and symbolism endures still. But she has entered another phase for the last 50 years. SS United States, standing forlorn, dockside in Philadelphia, stripped and rusting away. Now a symbol of, and myth about, national greatness in decay. What is uniquely fascinating and important about SS United States is these two very distinct and contradictory symbols and myths set the stage for a new symbolism and new myth that will be unlike and better than any other in the entire lexicon of many American symbols and myths. The myth and symbolism of rebirth at the heart of all religions, and as well of unique value for nations. This is the case I am making for SS United States, fully restored to her original glory and made even better in significant ways for America's 250th anniversary in 2026 to become the symbol and myth we need as a nation for the 250th anniversary to have real meaning, even if none of you consciously realize it. We all need such a symbol and a myth for 2026 and beyond. My thesis is only SS United States alone can fulfill this all-important role.